Hiya, welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. For part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'm going to be going into a new world in this live stream, the second world. This is a pretty big, expansive game, pretty lengthy game if you want to go for the 100%. It's getting every gem, and every dragon egg, and completing every level of every world, and that will take you some time. That's why I always kind of snigger to myself when I see people online saying this game is only 2 hours long or whatever. Yeah, for you maybe, if you want to be a speedrunner, that's great, you know. But if you really want to actually enjoy the game and take in everything the game has to offer and 100% complete the game, yeah, it's going to take a lot more than 2 hours, but hey. I'm just going to share my live stream and I'll be getting into the gameplay then. Drink my cup of milk from the very infamous Cool Cat mug that is featured on this channel many times. Love that mug. So as you can see, I'm only 20% complete. So if you kind of think about that, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I think that would mean there's 5 worlds. I actually forget how many worlds are in this game. So that would mean 5 worlds. So I've completed the first. Actually, no, I haven't completed the first world, actually. I still have to do the Sparks channel. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Challenge. So he says level complete for now. So now we can leave this world behind. I always love completing. I love completing the actual home world first because you can actually die. So you have that kind of like safety net feeling. So you can kind of relax a little bit more then, you know. See if I can actually find my way to the exit. I want to say hello to everyone watching the live stream right now. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to check out Classic Hits Gaming, which is your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to drop by the live stream. Very, very much appreciated. I love Spyro, my purple little buddy, as you can tell. Look at this guy. How can you not love him? Even in duck form. How could you not like this cute guy? So cute. But yeah, I'm gay as fuck, to be honest. But you know, what was I saying? Love this guy so much. I don't know what it is about this scene, but it disturbs me. It looks like they're actually hanging. It looks like they're being hanged. I just don't know. Started to turn a really cute and cuddly like platform into a very like deep and depressing game. But it did look like they were being hung. Anyway, we're gonna go to Midday Gardens. I can't even talk. Midday. Oh, no, we got a cutscene. Bianca strikes back. Bianca. Ricky! It's an EastEnders reference for anyone. Okay. Excuse me.
Ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon? I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything. Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him. Kill him? I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
She needs to take a chill pill.
You, come here.
That thing is going to stop me. That giant piece of schnot is going to stop Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, I don't think so.
When I heard the Sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast
Oh,
as
boss
I could.
battle.
No worries, though. This wussy greed toad will be no match for the two of us.
Is it me or does she sound different? Oh shit, okay. How would you like getting your ass burnt? We're after some tag team action. I'm not gonna lie, Sheila got me away. Oh shit. Kentucky Fried Dragon. Jess Lee! Oh, that game is a banger and mash. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It's one of my many childhood favourites, really. I have some fond memories of playing this game and this game series, Insomniac's series, and to be honest, the only series. Forget every other Spyro game that came after Insomniac's Trilogy. Nonetheless, here is a picture, it's a random picture, I bet you weren't expecting this, of me, Classic Gamer, as a 10-year-old on Christmas Day, playing my PlayStation. And of course, I don't know if you can see that, but that is Spyro the Dragon, Part 1. I cherish this memory. I really do. But yeah, love myself some Spyro the Dragon, my purple little buddy. I can't emphasize enough how much I love him. So I'm glad that you are also a fan of Spyro You're the Dragon. This is part 5 of my live gameplay. Thank you so much for taking the time audio day to join the live stream. It's very much appreciated. How are you doing? How is life? Look at him though, he looks like an angry, giant piece of schnot. Gotcha. Go on, Sheila, flatten him. Oh, the backfired. Would you stay still so I can ram you into the molten lava? Finally. Okay, how do I actually avoid that now? Because I forget. It's been so long. Ah, you got tired, did you? Oh shit, what's that? Hike. Don't do that. Oh fuck, Sheila got in the way. Bitch. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did ya? One more. Ha! Goodbye, you giant green snot. That sounded really wrong. Holy fuck. And a rainbow. People nowadays would be like, that's an indication that that character is gay. Back then it was like, it's a fucking rainbow. Cool. I miss those days. I really fucking do. But here we are now. Oh, Bianca. Record. Oh look. Bianca is a lesbian.
You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Well, thank you, but fuck you. Because I don't care. Alright, let's go. Anything inside here? Oh, here we go. The poor rabbit. Why couldn't have been a more humane way, a less sinister way for Sparks the Dragonfly to replenish health? Like, the health system in this game is actually bizarre. It really, really is. Basically, Sparks the Dragonfly is the one. Basically, that's Sparks the Dragonfly is Spyro's health, basically. And if Sparks the Dragonfly dies or gets hurt, in order for hey, shut up, you. In order to bring him back or replenish his health, you have to basically kill enemies, and they get reincarnated as a butterfly, and then Sparks eats it. I mean, would a health pack not have worked? Insomniac, no? Come on, like.
Hey, Spyro, Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Huh? How do I actually do it? There we go. I'm just going to check the live chat as always. Refresh the live chat because sometimes YouTube does block a lot of comments. It's annoying that I have to do it, like, but it needs to be done. How about I hit you in the head with it? Dave, the dragon. Hey, Dave. I wonder what a cringy crybaby joined this live stream. I really hope they do. I thought for a second it was actually you there for a second. I was like, that's quick. Chatty boy. Alright, governor. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, Chad. How have you been? You kept me waiting, huh? Chatty boy, how was your day going? As always, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, which is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. The classic. We're talking classic Insomniac, classic PlayStation, classic platforming. It doesn't get any more classic than Spyro the Dragon. Chad got rid of that PC handheld and just bought the gold Zelda Switch Lite. Ah, you have come back. You have come back to us, Chad. We welcome you back. We welcome you back to... Look at this fucking crazy fucker, sorry. Sorry. Look at this crazy fucker. Wait, I like his laugh, wait no. That's so cute. I think I'm gay as fuck, to be honest. Nah, that's actually fun. Sorry, no. Do it again. What are you supposed to say? Na 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 na. Sorry, Chad. So you got to. Sorry, I can't fucking. Wait, no. No, this is hilarious. Isn't the way he laughs? Sorry, chat, sorry. So, you got yourself the gold Switch Lite. It looks really good, doesn't it? Let's come back to that end again. No, wait, no. Laugh again. I won't do it now. Wait, no. Ah. Oh, he's doing it again. That's so funny. Sorry. So, chat, how are you liking your gold Zelda Switch Lite, my friend? This is the original. This is the original. And I love how you called it a remake as well, because the Reignited Trilogy is 100% a remake. Like, Toys for Bob, they really, like, were so, like, what's the word for it? They were so modest when they called it a remaster. You know, they didn't do themselves. They should have really, like, praised themselves and praised those games better, because they were absolutely, like, remakes. They were fantastic. I haven't opened it yet. I just got it 5. Whoa, Jesus! You literally just have it fresh out of the oven. But I have to make him laugh again. This is so fucking funny. Listen to him laughing. Can you hear him laughing? This is so funny. It reminds me of that episode in Family Guy, where Stewie, right, is there to his mother, to Lewis. Mummy? Lewis? What? Hi. That's perfect timing now, wouldn't it? That's what it sounds like. Okay, let's get him. No, I don't want to, because I just want to hear it non-stop. I don't want to get him, no, seriously, I don't want to catch him. Just one more time. One more time you have to listen to him laugh. Laugh again. Come on. Oh, he won't do it now. Oh, there we did. Okay. Nope. Ha! Oh, God. Fuck yeah. Okay, now he's laughing. It's pissed me off. He's teasing me now. I actually feel bad for that. Trixie. Sounds like a stripper. It's a stripper name, if I ever heard one. It comes with 12 months. 12 months? Fucking hell. That's pretty good, like. What, expansion membership? 12 month oh man. That's actually pretty generous now, to be fair. They've actually added in some new mature N64 games as well. A new Turok game. I hope they don't become. I fucking hope they don't become like a PlayStation with all the Siphon Filter games. I hope they, give us a bit of a diverse range of mature N64 games now, to be fair, like, because they already gave us Turok. I know we have Turok 2. But yeah, Turok 2 and Shadow. Fucking. What the fuck was it again? Shadow Man, was it? Which recently got. Did you really could be that Spyro? That recently got a remake. So you got some pretty good games to get stuck into. I need to try out all you absolutely do. And it's exactly, it's a demo, it's free. And you get the first 3 chapters for free. That's huge. Man, you need to check it out and let me know what you think. But don't be forced. Don't feel forced into liking it. If you hate it, if you absolutely despise it, let me know. You don't have to. Just because I like the game doesn't mean you have to like the game, Do you hear that, people? Certain people out there. I'm only joking. But seriously though, it is true in a way though. Just because one person likes a game doesn't mean that everyone else is gonna like it, Hunter is everywhere, isn't he? But I really think though that you will like Enio. That's actually terrifying. That noise was terrifying. Why the hell does Spyro have to just burn an innocent rabbit? He's not attacking me, look. He's actually scared of me. He's running away from me. Oh, Jesus. Insomniac, they're twisted. Twisted Insomniac. forcing us to kill these animals. I'm becoming a vegan because of this game. This game is going to make me a vegan. Not even joking. In the next live stream now, Johnny's going to eat a carrot. I'm going to eat a carrot. Another one of these Spark challenges, probably much later on in the game, I'd say. I'm going to refresh the live chat because sometimes, as you know, YouTube doesn't show the full chat. I think it's okay now. No, we'll just check the live stream on my old phone. Oh dear. That's perfect. Who's up here? Modest. That's not my fucking name. Modesty. He's very modest, isn't he? Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Maybe. He's hiding his modesty. It's a fucking catchphrase, is it? By the way, I don't know if they have it in America, but it's a kind of a quiz show catchphrase. Say what you see. There'll be like a picture on the screen, like, and it'll be a catchphrase, and they have to basically say what they see. It's quite funny, actually. It's enjoyable. I'd love to go on catchphrase. I'd be so competitive. I'd be smashing the buzzer and everything, like. They'll throw me out. They'll throw me out. They'll throw me out. They would. Get out of here, you angry, crazy motherfucker. Oh, Spyro on ice. I'd see that. I would love that. Spyro on ice, an actual show. I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen, don't worry. Spyro on ice. In Ireland. In Ireland. Not America. Or England. But I'll make it in Ireland. Nintendo be shadow dropping Xenoblade. I know, yeah. Everyone is waiting for the successor to the Nintendo Switch, and they think we want to play a Wii U game. I mean, seriously, like, I don't care what people say. Okay, fair enough. If people didn't play the game before, I can understand where they're coming from. I do, because let's face it, the Wii U was a flop. It flopped out like a bit of shit out of our hole. Was the Wii U. Okay? I mean, so a lot of games on the Wii U, as a result, didn't sell very well, and many people didn't play them. Listen, is Xenoblade Chronicles X a great game? Probably is. I haven't finished it. I've only completed Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's the only Xenoblade Chronicles game I've actually completed. I played the first one, and didn't complete it. But wait a second, did I complete the second? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I completed the second. Well, I'm confused now. I forgot Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was actually a thing. So I'm kind of towards the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and is there a Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I'm fucking confused. What the hell's going on? There is, yeah. Fucking confusing myself. Johnny's poor little brain is going into overdrive. But is it a good game? Of course it is. It's a great game. It's great for people that haven't played it before. But to me, it's just another fucking remaster that I don't really want. You know, just like fucking Donkey Kong Country fucking Returns. Like, hey, Stevie! It's 2024 Nintendo, you fucking idiots. Sorry. But, yeah, I'm not interested in it, to be honest with you. I know they added in stuff, but I'm not interested. To me, no, Shadow... Sonic X Shadow Generations, I'm okay with that, because that came out on PS3 and 360 a long time ago. And they put so much more into it because Shadow has his own campaign. Maybe I'm just biased to Sonic, but I've no interest in Xenoblade Chronicles X. I have it on the Wii U. Simple as. So Nintendo, just give us the Wii U, will you? I got Xenoblade for the 3DS. Oh, not the remake, but the 3DS version of it. What's it actually like on the 3DS, by the way? And Cabot Kisser, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, my friend. As you know, this is your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. Thanks again for taking the time to drop by the live stream. Part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. I'm in a new world at the moment now. New gems to collect. New animals to kill for no fucking reason. Sinister. Oh, listen, that's just sad. That made me sad. Listen to this. Oh no, that's supposed. This is. I'm not even fucking joking, man. That disturbs me. That noise disturbs me. Like, why the fuck does Spyro have to be going around killing fucking rabbits? Like, seriously, like. You think I'm joking? I'm not even joking. Like, that's upsetting. Listen to this. This is supposed to be a kid's game. That's like stepping on a fucking dog's paw. Look. Oh, listen. Look and listen. Come on, I'm writing a letter. I'm going to go old school. I'm going to handwrite a letter. I'm going to post it to Ted Price from Insomniac. And I'm going to say, you should be ashamed of yourself, Ted. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Having players torture rabbits like this. You know? Anyway, sorry, back to the live chat. Yeah, sup, Cabot, indeed. But yeah, I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X, I've played a small bit of it. Look, it's a good game. And see, the thing about Nintendo is they're an interesting one. They're an interesting one because even like they are releasing remakes and remasters like the other companies are, like Sony are with Until Dawn. And you know, they did it with The Last of Us as well. What other games have they're doing it now with Horizon. But the thing about Nintendo, at least to their defense and to their credit, we got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3 on the same system, Switch. Right? So like, do you know what I mean? I could be like completely fucking annoyed, or I could just say, look, I'm not going to play Xenoblade Chronicles X and go back and finish 3. Do you know what I mean? At least they're releasing new games in the series. Where's Until Dawn 2? Where's The Last of Us Part 3? I rest my case. You know? But I won't be getting it though. I don't need it. I don't need that game in my life, to be honest with you. Unless they do some crazy campaign, some crazy chapter where they basically tie in all the games together. Because Shulk, I don't know about Xenoblade Chronicles X, but Shulk is basically like connected to the first 3 games, which is kind of crazy. I like that. So if they do something like that in the game, I would raise a brow. But the only thing I'll be fucking raising, okay? The only thing I'll be raising, if it's just a remaster, is my bent middle finger. I have 2 bent middle fingers, man, seriously. It's weird. And well, I think it's a sign, really. I'm bent. You know, God was like, you know, I'll give you a hint there, Johnny, when it comes to sexuality. You're bent. You know, and he didn't just give 1 finger, he gave 2, just to be sure. You know. Alright, God, I got the hint. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna be so smart about it. Oh, we can free a bird. How many fucking gems does he want? The greedy fucker. We get these gems now first. Time is going well actually, just over 34 minutes in. Good stuff. Was it from punching the wall before? Oh no. Oh God, that's a blast from the past. God almighty. Ooh. There's actually a lot more to that story, actually. I think you're thinking of when I punched the glass panel on the door and completely butchered my right fucking hand. Stitches needed and everything, because I just felt a lot of things in that moment in time. A lot of things. Oh. That's a blast from the past. No, it is indeed. Yeah, there's a much bigger story to that I haven't revealed. Everyone was like, "Oh, what's he talking about?" But no, I actually got this one. This is the really bent one. I got that from trying to catch a basketball. Trying to catch a basketball being the main word there. I don't even know what happened is. To be honest with you. Anyone joining the live stream to just say, fuck you. I'm getting off this live stream. This guy is so offensive. Oh, God. Anyway, I was looking at 2 games in the Xbox store. One is The Evil Within. I would recommend that. Digital bundle for... What? Sorry, no. What? $850? Am I reading that correctly? You were looking at a 2 game... Sorry, no. Am I reading that right? $850. Did you mean... I'm sorry, my brain. Oh yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what was going on? What is going on? What's going on in America? Jesus Christ. Some serious inflation there. I don't know which one. I would go with, just personally, I would go with Evil Within, personally. But as Chad said, both are great games. Chad being very diplomatic there, and Chad being very diplomatic. But I'd say go for it. Evil Within. Okay, money bags.
Ah, my good friend Spyro.
I'm not your friend.
The Sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory.
Who are you talking about, naughty? Wear pants.
Release him
You perv.
into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fine.
Oh, really? How much are you looking for? 700. See, the thing is, money bags, I'm actually more rich than you are. You can take my petty 700 gems, because I got 2,231 gems. You motherfucker.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Here's an idea for a thing for you to do. Put on a pair of pants. Fucking pervert. Alright, let's pop in here. And I remember this actually from... When I actually didn't play very much of the original. But I did play the remake.
Sergeant Byrne, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
That's Mr. Bean.
I think you'll have to find your commanding
That's Johnny English.
Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket...
That's Rowan Atkinson, right there.
So why did you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this.
Ah, yes.
Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Cheerio! Yakuza 1 Kiwami surpassed expectations on the Switch, especially being digital only. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a pretty popular series, and there's definitely a market for it on the Nintendo Switch, because there's a lot of adults playing Nintendo Switch, and not just that. There's a lot of people who are into playing these kind of mature games on Switch. I mean, look at some of the games that have released on Switch. Look at some of the mature games that have released on Switch. I mean, top of the list has to be Grand Theft Auto. You know, I've got the Grand Theft Auto defective trilogy. As defective as it is, it's still Grand Theft Auto, and it's on Switch. I mean, obviously you have Outlast 1 and 2, Alienware. So there's quite a lot of mature games. Witcher 3, Mortal Kombat, Doom. I mean, come on. There's a lot of mature games on Nintendo Switch. So I don't know why the creator of Yakuza came out a couple of years back and said that they can't or they won't put Yakuza on Switch because there won't be a market. Well, I think he has a lot of egg on his face right now. I think he has been really proven wrong right now that there actually is a market for Yakuza on Switch. And I think going forward now, with the success of the Nintendo Switch, I think things are going to get really interesting now going forward. So I think there's going to be a big Yakuza presence on Nintendo platforms going forward. So yeah, that guy's got to wipe a bit of egg off his face, really. You know, they got Mortal Kombat XL when it comes out with all the DLC for $5. Jesus Christ! I would, you know what? I would actually prefer Mortal Kombat XL over Mortal Kombat 1. You know what? I actually paid for the Chaos Reigns DLC, and I haven't even played the a ghost face comes to Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, wow. It's sad that more people are excited about Ghostface than the actual lore of Mortal Kombat. It says a lot, you know. It says a lot, like, you know. Maybe they should put more effort into exciting Mortal Kombat fans with some Mortal Kombat lore instead of, you know, giving us Ghostface. You know? That's my point, anyway. Pretty crazy, really, when you think of it. But you know, I've just lost the motivation to play Mortal Kombat 1, really. Just happy sitting here playing Spyro, you know?
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the Sorceress.
What do I do again?
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 18:45 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Resistance? Resistance! That's Insomniac hinting at a future PS3 game. It's not really. But it actually would really be funny if it actually was. Crash is better than How dare you? You take that back now. You hear me? And if you don't, I will find you. Yep, that's it. I'll just find you. That's all I have. But I got to love for the dragon. Yeah, you better. Look, listen to me. Listen to me. This guy here, right? This guy is the shit. Yeah? So much better than a bandicoot. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me, Henry? Henry, my good friend, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Not a bandicoot. Live gameplay. Thank you for taking the time audio there to join the live stream. But yeah, I'm biased to Spyro. I love Spyro. I can't emphasize enough how much I love Spyro. Like, I'm actually going to dress up as a... I actually am going to become a furry for Halloween tomorrow. And I'm going to be Spyro. Don't you hit me. I love the way he walks. We almost had both a crossover, but Call of Duty. Yeah, you know, let's continue the Call of Duty series. You know? Let's cancel Crash 5.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I actually forgot that I can hover. That's so funny. What's crazy is we actually got a Spyro and Crash crossover years ago on the Game Boy Advance. Spyro Fusion. I should have it here somewhere. Oh, it's gone. It was there, but I don't know where it went. But this would have been a full-on like console like version, like Spyro 5. Or sorry, Crash 5.
I recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the circle button, sir.
I know how to play the game, Gabriella. What the fuck your name is. When you play a game like Spyro as a kid, it's hard as hell. But when you become an adult and replay Spyro, it's not as hard as you remember. That is true. I'll tell you one thing, when you play and Platinum Sifu, it changes you. You become like a legend of gaming. Oh shit. I remember you. You were in the last cutscene. Hey, stop hitting me. Well, how do we do this now? Size your beak. That poor ladybug. Ladybird. Is it a ladybird or ladybug? That's a Mandela effect waiting to happen. The funny thing about Mandela effects is they're always so minor. The differences are so minor. If I woke up in the morning, right, and I had two heads, and I was like, why the fuck do I have two heads? What the fuck is going on here? Jesus Christ. And I started getting a panic attack, and I just completely overcome with shock and terror and fear and surprise, and I just lose my fucking shit. And everyone's like, what do you mean? We always had two heads. What's wrong with you? No, that would be a fucking Mandela effect. That would be a Mandela effect. Do you know? But like, did you know that it was called the Flynn Stones and not Flint? There was no T. What? My God, it's the Illuminati. We're all fucked. Like, it's very like subtle. It's a subtle difference. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like, give me something a bit more bigger, you know, of a Mandela effect, and I'll take notice. But they are really entertaining to watch, though, those Mandela effects, I will say that. I do enjoy watching them. That thing is wrecking my head. How do I fucking... Is there not a special ability? It's a funny feeling to find a bomb and drop that bomb. There's a door. There you go. I was like, that's a door!
Sir, I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
I thought she said fucking Russians. I genuinely thought she said enemy Russians there for a second. That's the way she pronounced rations. That was funny. The enemy Russians. Siegfried. Look.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one.
recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down. Press it again to look up, sir.
That's too much information. I'll figure it out myself. I'm supposed to press square. Actually, I've actually got an idea, actually. You are coming with me. Fuck off, you bastard. Leave me alone. Go away, you fucker. Okay, that's it now. That's what you get. Howdy do, Nicolay. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Spyro Year the Dragon live gameplay. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks as always for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join this live stream. We are going to take this and we are going to bring it here. No, I can't even see, but no. Was it square to drop it or circle to drop it? What the fuck, it didn't work? I was fucking hoping it would work. Oh wait, that reminds me. Wait a second. So if you... Ah, fuck yeah. Wait, no, we'll try this again, because it might still work. No, that's not going to work. But what might work though... No, never mind. I don't know how to get that open. I was hoping that would actually work now, to be honest. I did pick up the PlayStation Classic Mini for... That's a good price, actually. You got a bargain there. I think it even includes Grand Theft Auto as well, the original, which is really good. Nice to see like where it all began. Look, obviously the fucking franchise has come a long way since, you know, since the first GTA. Duh. But it's a nice piece of history, and it's nice to recognise and appreciate where it all began. That's really what it comes down to. Did I open the door? I did indeed. I'll have a look around here now first and see that I collect everything, see? I can't be leaving this fucker behind. I got more than 2 of those fuckers. What the hell's going on here? Maybe I didn't, okay. I love the way he walks. Sure you are. You're just hovering there, doing nothing. Chella's doing good. Shopping for winter clothes. Yeah, winter is here. It's actually surprisingly warm here in Ireland at the moment. Like, surprisingly warm. What the fuck was that? Oh, you bastard. Oh shit, you fucking... Ah. How dare you? How dare you? I didn't even realize actually. Oh, here we go. How do I go back now? Test my there we go. So the triangle. Boom! What the hell? How do I get out of this? Okay. Welcome indeed, everyone. One thing I wish Sony brought over to the States. Oh, the Pocket Station, man, absolutely. And here's the original Pocket Station right there. It's a time machine. That's when I press enter. We all get transported to 1999. Here's the original Pocket Station right there. No, but seriously, yeah, the Pocket Station, I'd love to be able to experience it. Yeah, I'd love to be able to. So it was only released in Japan. The Pocket Station. Oh, I can still keep this. Oh shit. I just wish the PlayStation acknowledged that they actually have more IPs than what they have now, you know? Like, they just seem to think like that, you know, it's God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us. Like, they need to understand that there's multiple, like, generations of PlayStation players out there. And right now they seem to be only pandering to the younger generation. They seem to be nourishing, like, specific franchises that are liked by specific generations of PlayStation gamers. But I feel like anything PS3 and earlier just seems to get abandoned. That's how I feel anyway. The great thing is Gran Turismo though. I mean, it's great to see that's been there since the beginning. But they need to, like, what I'm talking about is like Ape Escape, Parappa, the Rapper. You know, I'm talking about like SOCOM, Resistance, Jak and Daxter, Killzone, Getaway, the list goes on. You know, they gotta start bringing back these games. Like, Crap Court Studio officially shut down. Yeah, and you know, as people have rightfully pointed out, like let's be let's be like, you know, respectful about this here. Like, we're talking about people who have lost their jobs. You know, like, you can be sure that no Sony exec is going to lose their job. You can be sure that every Sony exec is going to be able to put food on the table and provide for their family. Like, these are people who just did their job. You know? And let's be honest about it. Okay, if there weren't a talented development team, which could very well be the case, and obviously Concord ended up being crap, as you put a crap card, it is then up to Sony, considering they actually purchased Fireworks Studio, it would have been up to Sony to ensure that that team was talented and that the game was up to scratch. So surely somebody at Sony at a high level should also take the rap. It can't always be down to the studio that makes the game. And I'm pretty sure that like Sony themselves would have went into that studio and told them the kind of game they want them to develop as well. So yeah, they have lost all. They've lost the studio's gone. Now they did say something about that they're going to try to. Oh, what did they say now again? Like try to make sure, basically try to make sure those people are not completely out of a job. Like, but it's not going to be as simple as that. Like, not everyone is going to be offered a new job or a new position. I mean, that's the sad part about it, really. Again, at the end of the day, is the fact that people have actually lost their jobs. You know? But I mean, as far as like the gaming side of it's concerned, as far as Concord is concerned, it's a win for gamers. It's a win for gamers. But the thing is, Sony have more money than brain cells. So they're not going to learn anything from it. They will learn when it's too late. When the penny finally drops, and when people, including Sony, realise that we're actually living in a second video game crash, that's only then they will learn. Do you ever listen to a political scandal? Right? A political scandal. Something massive happened. Someone died as a result to negligence. I can't fucking mouth the words, you know what I mean? And you hear the politicians coming out and saying, oh, mistakes were made. We'll learn from those mistakes and we will endeavour this will never happen again. Yeah, whatever. Sure, keep telling yourself that. You know, like, they only learn when they realise how big the problem actually is. And that, you know, that's the reality. That's what is happening right here, and that's what's going to happen. Instead of giving us a new Killzone game or a new Getaway game, Sony still, after the epic failure of Concord, Sony still feel that we want new IPs and we want live service games instead of giving us the IPs that you already have. So yeah, again, more money than brain cells. Should be the pay cut law, like, yeah. I mean, can people remember when the 3DS was kind of flopping when it launched, and Nintendo took it to heart? Like, Iwata, the late great Iwata, he took it to heart and made huge changes for Nintendo that are seen to this day. We're looking at a second Mario movie. That all happened. The decision to make movies all happened, you know, in a room when Iwata kind of realised, okay, well, the Switch is not selling, or this 3DS is not selling very well, we need to make changes. And one of the changes they made, was, like, Nintendo executives took a 50%, he took a 50% paid decrease, right? And other executives as well took a pay cut as well, right? You won't see much of that nowadays. Let's see how we're getting on in this level. What? There's 500 gems? How the fuck is there 500 gems? Holy shit. Sorry. That surprised me. 500 gems. Mother of God. I'll be here all night in this level. How do I have that many gems? Get away from me, you fucker. Oh God.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
No, it's not mission accomplished. There's 2 more fuckers to save. Ryan Lee. Why do people have 2 names? Oh, fuck. I've been gangbanged here, lads. Where'd you get the gem? What the? You won't get it? I can't get it, what the fuck? Hey! Seriously? Wait no a second, I might as well kill him. You won't have another Reggie or... Oh, never again. The likes of Reggie Fils-Aimé in Iwata will never be replaced. No, we just have these boring, uncharismatic suits. Just making shitty decision after shitty decision. You know? Ah, fuck. I need... give me more of these... Oh, bollocks. Oh. Might as well take care of these fuckers. Oh, fuck. What the f... No, that was just cruel. That was just cruel. That was uncalled for. There was no need for that. You fucker. I'm gonna save this game in case I do die. And not take note of how much life I have. Oh, fuck off, seriously. I need... 2 for the price of 1, lads. You see that? Oh, fuck. He's dead. Boom. How many gems do I have now? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're almost out of this level. Give me the bomb. Oh, I don't like the fact that it's on an uneven number. Because that means I've missed a gem. That's not good. Okay, let's... Yeah, I've missed a gem around here. That would be this. If that's 1... Oh, actually, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Okay. Like, look. See? That's 2. So as you know, from my live streams, I'm always missing at least 1 gem. I'm gonna check the live stream again. Sometimes YouTube doesn't fucking show all the messages. But yeah, the late great Satoru Iwata, what a man he was. And Reggie, good old Reggie. Good old Reggie, freezing man. It's me fapping to Reggie. Just making sure there's no UFO. Because the most annoying thing about dying is you don't remember which enemies you've actually defeated and which you have, so that's why it's important to check.
duty, sir.
Very good. How are you, Dad? Not too bad, no. Day has been good now, thank you for asking. What about yourself? Welcome to part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Thanks for taking the time to drop by the live stream. As you know, this is Klassic Hits Gaming, your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Royal Ray. Can't tell. You have a stiff neck. Oh Jesus, probably whatever way you slept probably. That can be annoying. Oh shit, how many gems do I have now? Okay, 15. That's not bad. 15 gems lurking around there somewhere. Okay. It's Dublin. Every time I come up here, I get something. I know you actually do. It's crazy. Hey. It's 10. That's good. That's good. It's only 5 left. So at least it's an even number. So there isn't like just one gem missing, which is good. So the good thing about Spyro the Dragon games that I think is worth pointing out, especially for a game as early as Spyro the Dragon, the original series, is that when you complete a level, like when you get all the gems and all the dragon eggs, you can just exit the level. You don't actually have to go to a specific goal. Do you get me? You don't have to go to the actual end of the level. Like I can leave here now if I wanted to, but you don't need to. You just go to exit level, and all your gems and dragon eggs will get brought over, which is really good. And old age don't help. Well, you can't avoid that, like, you know what I mean? You can't avoid that. Just the way it is. I'm trying hard. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can do. There we go. Level complete. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I'd love if Cringy Crybaby joined the live stream. If you're wondering who Cringy Crybaby is, Dad, he's that guy that always likes to talk politics, but it's always entertaining, to say the least. Because I'm actually, I think I'm finished the gameplay now for this. Because I wouldn't get time to get stuck into another level. Because I don't know, I could have decided to go with the whole 100% kind of completion direction. Sometimes I will do that in the game. It really depends on how I feel. And just to be classic, I'm going to save twice. Just to make sure. It's always good to make sure. So that's going to be the end of the gameplay. There's a portal to hell in Dublin. A portal to New York City. That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah. And obviously, like the what you call it, the people who like set up the portal on both ends, obviously are idiots, because it didn't take long for like people to react in a certain way, you know, on both ends as well. Now, yeah. But apparently it's being kind of a lot more monitored now. Inside I am old, outside I am young. Good way of putting it. That portal, it is a waste of money. It's another waste of money. Like, no, obviously it's I don't know. I would imagine it's a privately, like, it's a private kind of venture. I would imagine. I would hope fucking so, because they are very sick children in Ireland that are unfortunately literally dying. Their parents are like distraught, you know, trying to do their best to, you know, to support their very, very sick children. Some children can actually be cured if there is actually the resources and funding available to them in Ireland. But we're told, oh, well, you know, it's a very, very sad situation, and we don't want to be the ones to say that there's not enough funding or resources there. But then, of course, the child is being handed a fucking pouch for their mobile phone. Which, by the way, they shouldn't even be having mobile phones. They don't need a mobile phone. Not when they're actually inside class. I went to school. I didn't need a mobile phone. Oh, but it's different. Why is it different? Because you have to go into TikTok every 10 seconds. Well, why is it different? If I can go to school and get an education without a mobile phone, you can go to school and get an education without a mobile phone. But kids have been handed these phone pouches. And there was millions and millions and millions of euros put into those phone pouches. Only in Ireland would you get that. I mean, you wouldn't get that anywhere else. You really and truly wouldn't get that anywhere else. It's fucking laughable. That money could be used to help people. Exactly. Not to mention the housing crisis, which ties into the homelessness crisis. You know, I mean, the list goes on, really. The list goes on. My God, when you think about it. And you'd never hear that cringy crybaby highlighting issues like that. He's got no problem highlighting issues that are going on in Ireland. You know, because I don't think he's actually Irish. He could be, I don't know. But he always does talk about stuff that are going on in Ireland. But he'll never talk about that. You'll never hear him talking about that. You know, you'll never hear him actually going after, you know, how utterly corrupt and sick, you know, that the government can be. It's only when he wants to be racist. You know? It's only when he wants to be hating religion and other sections of society, you know, that he will pretend that he's making some political point and pretend that he's speaking out. But it's all just to cover the fact that he's a racist. Because if he really cared about what was going on in not only this country, but other countries, then he would highlight other areas like corporate greed and political corruption. But you'll never hear them. You'll never hear him or the people. A bike shed as well. Yes. Well, I don't know about space rockets. That's the first I've heard when it comes to Ireland anyway. We could do with sending a few of our politicians up into space, though, so I'd fund that. Gladly fund that. Yeah, bike sheds as well. Bike sheds as well. And the list goes on. The amount of money that's been pumped into these things. The list surely goes on. And on. And on and on and on. Never ending. Yeah, but that's it, like. It's going to prepare the end of the live stream there now. Just wrapping up. The N64. Just in case you thought I was playing a ROM or something, you know. I was in fact playing it on a PS2. Just so you don't believe me. Johnny don't play no ROMs. Johnny ain't got no time for ROMs. So much money spent on shite. They're better off. That's gas. That's funny. To be fair though, they would, like, you know. I'm sure what you spend it on is actually more practical than fucking spending fucking millions on phone pouches. Seriously. Now I know realistically speaking, to get that amount of pouches, that's how much it costs. So I'm not an idiot, you know, for any fucking government simp. And believe me, there's a lot of government simps out there, and they're just so like irritating. Like, it's just, and they're tipped with the same kind of people. I won't even go into it, but they just, it's amazing how everyone just falls into, it's like that scene, I think it's very early on in Bully, Rockstar's Bully, where Jimmy Hopkins is introducing, no, I think he's been introduced, yeah. Is it, what's his name now again? God, how the fuck could I forget his name? It's not Gary, is it? Could be Gary. When Gary is basically introducing Jimmy Hopkins to the school, and everyone just fits into their category. I'm telling you, man. School is just like a fucking prequel to life, basically. It really is. School is the prequel to life. Because when you come out of school, you just see everyone just fits into their categories. Anyway, these government sims anyway. They're always the same kind of people. But I forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, so obviously, like, no one is saying that it costs millions of euros for one phone pouch. Obviously, that's how much it costs for the amount of phone pouches that are going to be handed to students. But it's fucking ridiculous. A fucking phone pouch. A fucking phone pouch. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. What you call that? Huh? What's a tissue? The fuck that? That's a fucking pocket there, that. Huh? Pocket. You know, put the hand in the pocket. Like, it's no pocket. Pocket. You know, they've been around for fucking years. But nah. We're gonna fucking put millions We're going to spend money on phone pouches for kids. It's just, oh, Jesus Christ almighty, man. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up, like. I'll be back on the 5th. Yeah, cool. They could give it to gamers to get more consoles and games. Yeah. Anything more practical than fucking phone pouches anyway. Yeah. So I'm actually kind of low-key waiting for a cringy crybaby to join the live stream, but I don't think they are. Yeah. Oh god. I'm sitting here waiting for a political rant to start. Come on, I know you're out there. I know you stalk my live streams. Cringy crybaby. Come on, even Spyro's looking back. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting for a response. Why do he might not arrive, like, but if he does, they might be having their bottle. That's a good one, probably. No, they're just too obsessed with watching TikTok, and that fucking streamer that he keeps on mentioning, he's obsessed. He's obsessed with his streamer. This is what happens, though. You see, this is what it's. You know what? It's actually quite dangerous, actually, on a serious note, because this is what happens. You're browsing through your social media algorithm, and I word it like that because that's what it is. No matter what platform you're on, there's an algorithm that are pushing specific content to you depending on what you search for. You could be searching for something on Google, right? And because of the terms and agreements, because of the cookies you agree to, your Google results will basically determine what kind of videos are suggested to you on TikTok, because that's how the internet works. And you don't. Some people don't even know that, but that's what the algorithm is. Basically, it is an artificial intelligence that monitors your behavior, monitors your interests, monitors what you're looking at, and will specifically target certain videos to you. So with that in mind, what happens is people are scrolling through their YouTube feed, their TikTok feed, their X feed, whatever fucking feed, Facebook feed, and they will come across a YouTube channel, for example. Okay, and this YouTube channel is talking about, let's say, foreigners. Look at what those foreigners are doing to this country, and they're very clever because they will put together a very convincing video, right, to make a certain person, right, believe that foreigners are bad people, right? And they will deliberately, I'll get to this in a second, but they will deliberately orchestrate that video in a certain way to generate certain emotions and reactions and feelings from its viewer. And that viewer watches more and more videos from that channel. And they keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. And it's sad, because what has happened then is this person has been fed a truth, has been fed an orchestrated reality of what life is because of a couple of videos made by one person. And their entire mindset and their entire view on life is linked to this one person's YouTube channel. Now, to give you an example of how this video is articulated. So, you know how scumbags exist? You see them every day of the week on every corner of every street of every city of every country of every continent of the world. Scumbags are everywhere. So you'll come across a video of someone being a scumbag. And that person just happens to be of a different skin color. of a different nationality, of a different religion. And the title of the video is, this is what you're allowing into your country. Even though the person is more than likely has been born and bred, right, in that country, but just happens to have a different skin colour and happens to be a scumbag and is causing a fight. And there's no start and there's no end. Just a middle. Just a video of some guy shouting or fighting or whatever else. Okay? Look, this is what you're bringing into the country, bro. And the person keeps watching these kind of videos and they'll aggravate, they will deliberately. See, these people are more clever than I think a lot of people give them credit for, the people that are making the videos. Because they will very specifically get a reaction out of some of those people as well. Okay? And that's the reality of it. And what happens then is people like Cringy Crybaby are watching these streamers, these uploaders, watching their content, and they're being drip fed a Matrix type reality. The real world is outside the fucking screen. I saw the real world. Okay? Plenty of times. That moment where, you see the world as it is. You see people as they are. And that's what more people need to actually do. So there you go now. Or sucking their tummy. You should see all the anti-Trump and AI Jesus they push on my mom's phone. Jesus Christ, AI Jesus, that's crazy. Anti-Trump. I mean, it's funny that isn't anti-Trump anti-democracy? Because that's what I would describe it. Anyone who's anti-Trump is anti-democracy. Because how it works is, because I wouldn't use the word anti. Obviously, everyone should have the right in America to vote for who they want, because that's how democracy works. That's how democracy works. We're so quick to ridicule other countries. We're so quick to ridicule countries in the Middle East, or ridicule countries like North Korea or Russia and China, and say, oh, it's a pity they don't have a democracy. Well, we should be having, America and the West should be a democracy. And how democracy works when it comes to the voting process, when it comes to an election, is you can vote for who you want. So all these people that will make you to be a bad person for supporting Donald Trump, how is that democracy? So the only person you should vote for is one person. You should only vote for Kamala Harris. What the fuck her name is? Harris. You should only vote for Harris. How is that any different to being in Russia and being told that you can only vote for Putin? Or you can only vote for Kim Jong-un, what the fuck his name is, in North Korea, and so on and so forth. You should only vote for the Chinese Communist Party. How is pushing a narrative that you should only vote for one person, how is that democracy? I challenge anyone to answer that question. How is that democracy? It's the opposite of democracy. If you don't like Donald Trump, don't vote for him. Simple. If you don't like Harris, don't vote for her. Simple. You don't have to go to extreme lengths to actually try and shoot the fucking presidential candidate because you don't like him. How barbaric is that? To try to end the life of a presidential candidate 3 times. Yet we have the audacity to look at other countries and call them barbarians. And look down our noses on them. And think that America is living in the land of the free. Really? Land of the free. Land of the free. So free that if you're running for election, you're going to get shot. So free that if you support that presidential candidate, you're going to be ridiculed and bullied. Yeah, that's really free. Yeah. Oh, God, you couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. Johnny Talks is back, yeah. Back for one night and one night only. I was going to say something else, but I changed my mind. About dummies. Yes, it's probably a good thing you changed your mind, to be honest with you. Right. So, yeah. I've got a few more minutes to talk about politics, to be honest with you. I think I'm in a kind of political mood now, to be honest with you. I don't know. But I think I made some very valid points there now, if I say so myself. Also, I'm going to make a point here. Oh, God. I would literally Oh my god, I'm actually, I summon any entity that's out there right now, any divine entity, either above or below or in between different dimensions. I channel you all right now. Give me cringy crybaby. Please bring him to the live chat because I want him to hear this. He calls me a leftist. You know, he calls me a leftist coward every opportunity he gets. I really want him to hear this. You know, I really, really want him to hear this. He thinks that I have such a tunnel vision mindset when it comes to the Middle East, when it comes to Islam and Muslims. He thinks I have such a tunnel vision mindset. But he's so wrong. Because what I'm actually going to say here would actually shock him to the core. But he'd ignore it, as he always does. Okay. You know how there's a lot of naturally and rightfully support for Palestine. And again, I'm going to stress rightfully and naturally that people are supporting Palestinians and what's going on in Palestine. Again, naturally. What's going on there is absolutely shocking, right? Disgusting, and it's pure evil. Children literally being killed, along with women and kids, just normal people going about their everyday lives, being killed because of a fucking political, you know, war type situation, right? These innocent people have nothing to do with what's going on, and they're being killed every day in Palestine. That is, do I have to say it? It's obviously wrong. Understatement of the fucking century, okay? But what I want to say here, okay, is important. There's so many people out there that are sympathetic with Muslims in Palestine. It's wrong what's happening to the Muslims. Okay? And obviously Muslim people from all over the world are getting together and they're saying it's wrong what's happening in Palestine. And people around Arab nations, right, in the Middle East and Arab nations, Muslims, are coming out and saying this is terrible. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. It's wrong what's happening to the Muslims in Palestine. And all I'm going to say is this. How do you people feel about Christians and how they're treated in countries like Palestine and other countries in the Middle East? Because let me tell you, if you're a Christian living in a Middle Eastern country, you are not going to be living a happy and free life, to say the very least, because you're potentially going to be killed, tortured, attacked, burnt in front of your family just for being a Christian. All I would ask is that those people take into consideration what Christians are going through as well. Now, mind you, right, Christian countries, okay, are not being invaded, okay, they're not being occupied, and they're not going through anything like what Palestinians are going through. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you're going to show that much sympathy for one religion, but ignore what another religion is going through, well then in my eyes, that's pretty hypocritical. Now, I live in Ireland, and there's lots of Muslims living here. Great. Why shouldn't they be able to live here? You know, they live happily and peacefully, which is great, right? There's Islamic centres, there's mosques, there's a massive Islamic community in Ireland, okay? People from Pakistan, people from fucking all areas of the world, right? All around the Middle East and elsewhere, right? And it's fantastic to see it. It really is, okay? But they can live free lives, okay, here. And besides a couple of fucking Islamophobes and fucking idiots, right, who will attack them just because they're not like them, that happens, of course it does. But generally speaking, okay, the majority of Muslims living in Ireland live a peaceful and happy life. Okay? The same cannot be said about Christians in the Middle East, because the majority of Christians living in the Middle East are tortured and killed just for being Christian. All I ask is that the people that sympathize for one religion take into consideration what the other religions are going through. That's all I'm saying. Now, it's a pity, it's an absolute pity that Princey Crybaby couldn't hear that, because I'd love for him to call me a leftist after hearing that. You know, like, not that I'm some kind of fucking rightist either. Do you know what I mean? I just say it as it is. And also, now, this is a very... I'll read the comments there. True. Happy to see Johnny Talks back. Just for one night only. Are you making a comeback? Who knows? Possibly. What I will say as well is this. Now, this is an interesting kind of topic. The first thing I want to say is, the only people... Actually, this is an important thing to say, actually. The only people who are responsible for what's going on in Palestine, okay, and Israel, are Israelis and Palestinians. And sorry, that's wrong. Let me re-emphasize. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. It is military. It is the military. It is military people in Israel and Palestine. It is government. It is religious people. All those kind of groups. They're the only people responsible for what's going on. All the people that have died in Palestine. All the people that have died in Israel. All the people that have been kidnapped and raped and everything else in between. The only people responsible for that are soldiers, politicians, and religious groups. Not normal people that are going about their lives, who have no care in the world for politics or military, that are just going about their everyday life, trying to live their life, basically. And the same goes for businesses. Businesses like McDonald's. There's a reason why I'm mentioning McDonald's. Because there's a lot of people that are pissed off for McDonald's because they're in business in Israel. Now, apparently, a claim has been made that they're giving 15% off to the Israeli Defense Force. Now, I don't know what that's about. If that is true, I would definitely raise a brow there and say, what's going on there, like, you know. But as a business, how is McDonald's responsible for what's going on in Palestine? How are they responsible for what's going on in Israel? All McDonald's do is sell fast food. Tasty food to put a smile in people's faces. And fatten their body. But you know what? They're a business. They only exist to make money. That's all they do. No, but what I will say though, in saying that, that's how I feel about it. But a lot of people feel so strongly, obviously naturally, they feel so strongly about what's going on in Palestine. A lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life from all across the world. Free Palestine, free Palestine. Stop what's happening in Palestine. Knowing what I just said about McDonald's, knowing that McDonald's are in business in Israel and apparently giving 15% off to the Israeli Defense Force, are all you people that claim to care about what's going on in Palestine, are you going to boycott McDonald's? Are you going to stay away from McDonald's? It'd be interesting to hear that. And also, like, this is going to be a bit deep now, but there's conflict happening all over the world. Some greater than others, okay, some more serious than others, but there's innocent people die every day of the week in some form or another. It is impossible for the human conscience to take the burden of all of that. It's impossible. And for as long as we divide ourselves, for as long as we give ourselves countries, flags, nations and borders, for as long as we separate ourselves from this world, then it's only going to be natural for someone in a country like Ireland or the UK or America to say that that has nothing to do with me. Because in their minds, they don't live in Palestine. They're not responsible for what's happening in Palestine. And they just want to get on with their lives in Ireland or in the UK or wherever. And they don't want to be hearing about this 24/7. But we're responsible for that because we have separated ourselves from the world. We have divided ourselves. We've given ourselves borders and flags and nations. We did that. We gave ourselves, political parties. We're all separated, different religions, whatever else. If we all could just accept the fact that we're living on this one planet, this one sphere, right, and just lived like that, well, then maybe there wouldn't be so much conflict, would there? So at the end of the day, like, there's that as well. And I'm going to say this now as well. People who feel extremely strongly about what's going on in Palestine, this may sound a bit cheeky and a bit rude, but I'm going to say it anyway. Go over to Palestine and fight. Go over and fight. Put on your Call of Duty. Black Ops 6. Put on your controller. Turn off your console. Live in the real world. Fly off to Palestine and fight. And free Palestine yourself. Free Palestine. We'll go over and free Palestine then. Because shouting in the street into people's ears and telling people they shouldn't go into McDonald's and have food is not going to change anything. So yeah. Rant, well and truly, over. The government is, you got there before me. Burgers and hash browns for dinner. Sounds nice. Like everyone else, money is the root to all evil. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but people shouldn't rely on money for happiness. I will say that. Young men die for old men wars. Oh, good quote there. Good quote there. Anyway, I could go on about this for the whole night, but I won't. Thank you so much for watching part 5 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Your support, as always, very much appreciated. I will see you next time on Klassic Gaming. Not sure what's happening tomorrow, to be honest with you, but I will keep you updated. But until next time, again, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. And as far as Johnny Talks is concerned, this is Klassic Gaming. This is a gaming channel. This is primarily about gaming. But from time to time on the channel, when I'm finished the gameplay, I will bring up a few political points now and then. But you're never going to see a video or a live stream on this channel dedicated to something political or anything really outside gaming, just to let you know. Glad you enjoyed. Enjoy your day and see you next time, everyone. And love everyone. We're all human. We're all flesh and bone. Your clothes may be more expensive than my clothes, but what's under your clothes is exactly the same as me. Flesh and bone. We all come out of one hole, and the majority of us go back into another hole. Okay? If you go up into space, if you distance yourself from your phones, okay, for a second, you distance yourself from borders and nations and countries and religion, you go up into space and you see one sphere, you see one globe, and it's called planet Earth, and we're all living on it. Just remember that, everyone. Thanks for watching.